Um, so EFT tapping deals with points on your body very similar to acupuncture, and it is a process of tapping these points to relieve energy or tension. So when I say that you can use this for anything, tapping has been done by people like Marie Forleo, and she talks about tapping to be more productive, or if you're being hyper productivity and you need to actually calm down, tap to calm down your productivity. So she uses it for both. Gabby Bernstein is a spiritual advisor. She uses it really for like tapping on frustration, tapping on motivation, tapping on emotional purposes. Jessica and Nick happen to focus on different, various purposes. They talk about pain, physical pain. I personally used it for physical pain when I broke my ankle. I tapped as soon as I jumped into the RV. I tapped almost twice a week. And I can tell you, when I went to go see the doctor, he literally told me it wasn't broken. It looked like a sprain, but they couldn't explain why the first picture was completely broken. He couldn't explain why I wasn't in pain when I touched bruises. Like, there was a lot of benefits for me personally when I did it for pain. I've had clients use it for like testing if they need to release some of their emotions that they have, like upset or they're scared or they're nervous. Like Sophia's used it for nervousness before testing. So I am now going to go into the points so that way you see them, you can look them up. Really, it's the same points over and over again. So I'm just going to show them to you real quickly as I go through it. I had my notes over here. Okay. So the first part you start with is like a karate chop. Some people tap on like the bottom of their wrist. Some people karate chop. And during this motion, you say 3 statements of whatever you're struggling with. So for me, when I did it for pain, it was all this pain in my ankle right now, and I can't help it. All this pain in my ankle, and it's not going away, and it hurts, and I'm freaking out, and it's just a lot to deal with. All this pain. I don't know what to do, right? And then from there, you're going to continue on with statements, but you don't have to do 3. This is the first one, that's 3. And then you just have to say 1 statement of how you're feeling. The first round is the overwhelm or the emotion that you're feeling, okay? So it's above your eyebrows. All of this pain I'm feeling right now is overwhelming. Then it's on the side of your eyes. All of this pain and frustration, I can't help it. Then it's underneath your eye. What am I going to do? Then it's above your lip, under your nose. You can tap like this, or they tap like this. Okay, all of this pain and frustration. Okay, then right below. And then you do your chest. So right where your collarbone is, right here, you're gonna tap here. And then the last one is kind of funny. It's a tap on the side for girls. So we either go like this or you hug yourself. Okay. And then the last place you tap is your forehead, the top of your head, to release it all. So what you do is I showed you all the points that you focus on. What it is it's 3 statements here of the overwhelm that you're feeling, whatever you're sitting in pain, whatever they're focusing on, like the overwhelm from test, or it could be just like your hyperactivity and you want to slow down. You do 1 circuit of all of these tapping and how you feel. The second time you go through, you now bring in the growth mindset, Kelly, of it's okay to feel this overwhelm. So now you're starting to say, all of this overwhelm that I have is really okay, because I can't physically do anything about me falling on my ankle. And so I'm sitting here now dealing with it, and it's okay. I'm really fine. The rest of my family is okay. The rest of my body is okay. I'm not going into surgery. I don't need to heal it. And then the last time, so it's 3 times around, the third time you go through it, you'll see it's all positive statements. So it's like, wow, I'm really, really fine right now. Like, how was I able to get through this in 5 minutes? And I really am feeling better, and I can control this, and no one's going to tell me no. And I've got this. and this is how the day is going to go, and I'm ready to start. So the whole process of doing it takes anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how long you really focus on those statements and how in depth they go. So like I said, I